Hello and welcome everyone on YouTube, Right2Stick, and we're back for another video. Today I will be doing for the first time an unboxing and review for the dash cam, and this sent to me by ProLand. They communicate with me, they told me, would you like to make a review, and we're gonna send this dash cam for you. I was very doubtful about it if I want to take it or not, because I'm not into the dash cams anyway. So I says like I need to know more about dash cams, I need to study. So I thought about it twice, and then I said, why not doing the dash cam? And then I find a lot of good things about to have a dash cam in your car. So without any further ado, let's find out. First, let's go ahead and have a look on the box itself, and this is will be the dash cam that I sent. That package is very generic, doesn't have a lot of information. I mean, there is some stuff inside, I'm sure it will explain us how that things work, but the package itself is very generic. It doesn't have even the brand of the company that manufactured this dash cam. For that reason, I'll be leaving a link so where you can actually find the same product and you can buy it. First, let's go ahead and take off the lid, which is easy, you can take it off. And first thing first, you will be able to see the user guide. And I believe the user guide in this particular product, you need to read this one carefully. It explains a lot of things for you, and it has a lot of information about the type of sensor this camera has, and about the other sensors also this camera has. Also, I will be making some samples to tell you about how the quality and how was my experience with it. But for the resolution, you're gonna get 1080p, so full high definition with 30 frames per second. And then the second thing you will be able to see, you will see the product by itself. And look guys how small that camera is. I mean, this camera is rechargeable, but I would prefer, if you want to use it in your car or keep it in your car, it comes with the the cigarette light charger, and there is a long cable, comes with it according to the pictures I have seen. So here is the product itself, and there's a this button actually to start recording, and then this one you can adjust the zoom, and then you go to the menu, which is we are going to talk about this later on this video. And we have some plastic, and here is actual the lens, and from the top we will be able to see a place where you can put the actually the stand in your car, and this is the power key. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to what else that comes with it as far as the accessory. So this is actually the suction cup with a stand. They're gonna be in this plastic bag. I believe this also, we're gonna go through this to show you how you can install it. I believe it's gonna be very easy steps, and also explained in the user guide. Let's go ahead and move and see what else that comes with. This comes with the mini USB, but that is the old-fashioned one. That's not the mini USB 2. This is the mini USB 1. Those, so they have one cable, plus they have very long cable. This is the one that you should keep in your car when you use your the dash camera, and I believe this is around like 10 foot long if I'm not mistaken. And what else, it comes with the adapter where it goes in your cigarette light. It has dual adapters. If you have one already pre-installed in your car, you may don't need this, but that is still an option for a lot of cars that doesn't have this USB. Now let me just go ahead and set everything on the side, because I don't want to use this for now, maybe later on in the video when we do the installation. So I'm gonna just keep everything on the side and trying to focus on the camera itself. This camera has 200 milliamp hour battery, which is not big enough for a lot of people, but if you think about it that way, this camera has only like it's kind of IPS 2.4 screen, so it doesn't have basically a lot of resolution or anything like that. And there's like a plastic where we can remove from the lens. There we go. And one important thing that you need to know, that this takes a memory card, doesn't have internal storage, so it won't take any footage unless if you have the SD card, and I believe you can add up to 32 gigabytes SD card. I'm not quite sure if 64 will work or not, but you guys can try if you have one already. But to have that thing to work or start record, you may need actually to put that over here. So just trying to put the memory card. There we go, just push it all the way through, and then there is the power key. Now once you power this device up, just only for 2 seconds to hold, and then it will start recording actually. And as you guys know, it's recording. So if you want to finish recording, you just have to push this button. A lot of people, they're gonna ask why when you turn it on it's gonna start record. Of course, because you may because you are driving, you're not gonna have a lot of time, you know what I mean, go to the camera and then hit record or anything like that. If it's off, just by hold, it will start record by itself. But even though if you're not in the standby mode, you can just hit this button and that camera, it should start record. I don't know if you guys can notice over here that this is kind of show the fisheye mode, which is because this lens, it's 140 degree, so that should be wide angle, so that way you can see more from the road while you are recording. Now let me tell you why it's good to have a dash camera in your car. Every dash camera comes with something called G sensor, which is this camera has. The G sensor, in case if you have the dash camera and even if you are not recording and you hit something or you made like an accident or something, you will be able, that camera, it will be able to deduct the footage 10 seconds before it works. So you will be able, in the other word, to have some footage to see what happened, what's going on in the camera actually, which is something good. And even this camera has the parking mode. Even if someone hits your car while your car on the parking mode, and then this camera, it will start record and you will be able to take footage. So it's more security for your car, of course. If something happens and you want a footage to show what happened, also this footage, it will be saved in this camera, which is, in my opinion, is very neat. And the third thing, you may want to buy a dash camera because you want to do some recording video while you drive, especially with that wide angle. It will help you a lot to take a lot of from the road or the scene when you are capturing the pictures. Maybe you want to do vlogs, you are in YouTube, you want to take vlogs, and you want a cheap option. Maybe this camera, see how small that camera is. Maybe one of the best camera for those people, they're not professional, they're beginner, they don't want to spend a lot of money. This right now, I believe, available for $69, plus there is another code for $5 discount. I will leave the link in the description box for those people are interested. As I said, this doesn't come with a memory card. I may also leave some good deals if I find something in Amazon for very good price and good quality memory card. I will leave them on the description box, so you can go ahead, hit that link, and you buy it if you be interested. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to put it in a car, and then we're gonna start taking footage, and then we're gonna review this footage to you guys, so that way you can see the quality of that footage. And then later on, I'll give you my experience and my opinion about how quality or how good this quality is for the camera. And then if you like it, you'll be interested to buy a dash cam. There is one of the cheapest option there. Alright guys, so now I'm in my car and I did all the setup. As you guys can see, that the suction cup go over here in the glass, and then there's a little hook over here. You just have to slide it in, and then your dash camera, it's already done and good to go. All I want to do, just hit the power key when I'm gonna drive my car. So I'm gonna do some footage right now for sample, so that way you can see the quality of the pictures. The quality was decent, especially with full HD, 140 degree. In my opinion, was very acceptable. Maybe it's not the best, but this dash camera is very affordable as well. So if you think that you have a need for a dash camera, maybe this will be a very good option for you if you don't want to break your bank. And that was very much it for that video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much again, and we will talk to you in the next one.